Listen, I absolutely love a black dress for summer, whether it's maxi, mini, mesh, lace, satin, short, long. I'm pretty sure I already said that. I don't care. There's so many different variations, which makes the black dress like the perfect goth staple for summer. Hello, love. I'm Anjuli, and today I wanted to show you how I am styling some black dresses for summer in this like cute alternative gothic summer lookbook. Let me know down below actually, what would you qualify my style as? Because I do qualify myself more alternative goth, partially because of obviously the subculture. I understand the history behind the subculture, especially being that I'm 31 years old, but also I always don't know what to niche myself under. I truly stand by the fact that if you put my outfits on a very pale person with dark hair, then my look is alternative. But because I am black, sometimes that puts a veil over people's eyes and they don't see the alternativeness of my look. So I'm just curious. This isn't gonna affect me either way because once again, I'm 31 years old. I do not care what people think about my style, really. But I am curious about what you would label it as, and let's get into this. So I absolutely love wearing black. This is completely unplanned. Actually, I love wearing black. But black is a color that tends to absorb heat, which can make it sometimes not the most practical choice for summer, but I still do wear black in the summer like many other alternative and goth people do. It's just the trick is to find ways to, one, make your fabric breathable, make sure that you're choosing breathable, flowy fabrics, and two, accessorizing. The accessories are what's gonna take a look from just like a boring, bland black dress to, oh no, you are wearing a black dress with your own personal style. And this makes sure that you also don't have to sacrifice style for heat, which I love a style moment. Sometimes it's necessary, I won't lie. Sometimes when it hits to be 108, it do be a little necessary to sacrifice style for comfort, but hopefully most of the time, or at least this lookbook inspires you to most of the time, find a way to play with both. So I do have my looks here already recorded, so I'm actually gonna look at this while we talk about everything. This first look is so cute to me. Is this a look I probably would have picked for myself originally? Probably not. And mostly that's just because it is so basic. You'll see the outfits get a little bit more extra as time goes on, but I wanted to do a cute beachy look because do I swim? No. Do I know how to swim? No. But do I know that the people love to be on a beach? I do. So I wanted to give y'all a little bit of compromise on my end. I don't do it a lot, but give you a little compromise. And this is what I would wear to the beach. I am wearing a bra underneath it. I don't even own a bathing suit. That's how out of swimming I am, okay? So I did wear a little bra underneath to kind of stimulate wearing a bathing suit. And this dress is just, it's flowy, it's airy. That's partially why I picked it out because I absolutely love a flowy dress moment. It isn't gonna cling, which is perfect for like when I start to get too sweaty, I want that fabric off of me. I would much rather be at home, ceiling fan on in the naked, okay? I do not want fabric on me. So I deliberately picked something that is a little bit looser from the body, but still has a bit of shape. You know, the ruffle on the bottom allows you to get a little bit of movement, a little bit of playfulness so that you still get a little bit of shape. And then I paired it with just some sandals. It would be even cuter with black ones, but they did not have the black ones in my size. I'm a size 11, so it's hard to find shoes. But I do really like these sandals, and I'll have everything I'm wearing that I can link down below. A lot of my clothes are old because I do be re-wearing my clothes, so just keep that in mind. But I also thought to pair it with the bow on the top of my head as like a fun accessory because you know I love leopard, and I just think that adding accessories to these looks is gonna take it, like I said, from just like a basic dress, a basic little beach cover-up, to something that just feels a little bit more you without all that extraness that we are used to being able to wear in like the fall and winter months. All right, so this look to me is so fun. This is like a walk in the park kind of look, okay? We're getting more and more extra as time is going on. I love this dress. This is a Vixen by Michelin Pitt dress. It was long, but I had take all the hemlines up on my dresses. All of my dresses I tend to just take the hemlines up on because I don't like a long dress very much. I love this because it just feels to me, it feels almost, what is that? Edward Scissorhands? It makes me think of something that like Helena Bonham Carter would wear in Sweeney Todd. Like, this is such a cute, fun outfit. There is a floral element to it, which makes it more than just a black dress. I paired it with a scarf and put it around my puff. You know, if you are a black girl with an afro, you could still wear an afro and still be goth or alternative, and you could still rock your styles. Just put that scarf around your puff and you got almost like a cool, like, I don't know, it looks cool to me. It looks almost vampiric to me. And then I did put gloves on. The gloves are bearing whether or not it is too hot. If it is too hot, those gloves would be coming off, okay? But I thought the gloves were cute, at least just for the little photo op, right? And then I did pair it with a pair of flats, black Mary Jane flats, my black purse, that's like more of that doctor, you know, circular shape. And I just really, really love this look. Normally, I would also wear with this dress a petticoat underneath, but like, once again, it is, when it gets to be in the 90s, really when it starts to be about 83 and higher, to me, it's just too hot for all of that. So we forego the petticoat and just let the dress do its thing, wear a thong underneath, let the breeze come through, or nothing underneath, you know? I am also a fan of wearing nothing underneath my clothes, let the breeze flow on through, and I like it. It is a heavier dress though, so it is kind of debatable whether or not it's like summer friendly, but you know, once again, for the photo op, it's fine. Now, personally, okay, wait, actually, I don't know. I don't know which one would be more my favorite, if it's this one or the next one, but I love this look. This is a very quintessentially me look because it's very just like easy breezy, easy going, and it shows a lot of skin. It shows off my legs, which I do love my legs, okay? It's got a little thigh moment, and I do love my thighs, okay? And it has red in it, and I love a red moment. So with this dress, the reason why I picked this is because this is basically a naked dress, okay? I understand that not as many people would be as brave or as daring as I am to wear a dress where you could see your underwear through it. But as for me in my house, we are showing it all off no matter what it looks like, okay? That is just the kind of person I am. And I'm wearing a cute little like thong for my stripper days, okay? That's what I'm wearing underneath that, okay? And I love this look so much. Paired it with my circular bag. With my circular bag, I also put the chain on it and then like a red scarf just to give a little bit more personality to the look. For me, this is like a brunch with the girls kind of look, you know? I got my red sunglasses on to keep the sun out of my eyes. They're prescription because I am a glasses wearer, okay? And then I got my little mules on. And this, oh, I forgot about the fan moment. Oh, this look to me is just, it's Contessa, it's Gothic Italian summer. That's what it is, Gothic Italian summer. And that is me in a nutshell. I always say my Gothic isn't necessarily like skulls and crosses. My Gothic is romantique, okay? It is yearning, okay? It is, we are suckling on a pomegranate, okay? That is my Gothic. And this to me is my Gothic. If I had one, I would wear a veil with this look. Like I would so wear a veil and I would body it, okay? I love this look so freaking much. And then I saved this look for last because I feel like most people will like this if they don't like the other one, okay? This is my like night out, summer night out kind of look, right? So it's starting to get a little bit cooler, but obviously it's still not cold. And so we can put a little bit of a sleeve on, but it's still mesh. We're still kind of doing naked. I also put like a very short on because I'm wearing a lingerie onesie underneath this mesh piece. And then I put a very short short on for modesty purposes in case that's your thing, okay? And then we have these giant thigh-high boots on. My belt is actually a purse strap, which I did in my last fashion video as well. And then my clutch. And I love this because honestly, this to me is probably the most stereotypically goth look out of all of these looks, I think. But I do really, really love this look. Do I love it as much as the last one? The last one is just so me. It's so easy breezy, which that's just who I am. But this one is also fun for when I do want to try hard. When I do want a moment that says like, wham, bam, here I am, you know? The black dress in general is just so versatile. It's not just like, this is just a plain black dress. But with accessories, it can be elevated. With the right fabrics, with the right prints, you can take your typical black dress and just kick it up a notch for the summer months. And I hope this video inspires you to play around with accessories, play around with your fabrics this summer when you're picking out your clothes and you're picking out your wardrobe. And please let me know down below, which is your favorite? Was I right in thinking that it was gonna be big stompy boots mode was gonna be most people's favorites? While like I said, I love the Gothic Italian summer look. And until the next video, bye.